All right, what's up, my homies? I have a controversial one today because I see a lot of people in my real life and especially on the internet and especially in the comments of my last video who think that weight loss is the end all be all goal to look forward to. Like, that's what everyone's aspiring to. And all of you, I swear, you think that you're gonna look like Christian Bale in Batman when you go on a cut and do like this whole like weight loss thing. When in actuality, even if you're successful, which you probably won't be, you're gonna look like Christian Bale in The Machinist. You guys are hoping I'm about to say that you should just get fat for a season, huh? Wouldn't that be fun? Like, I was like, no, all you need to do is eat Oreos for like a year. Trust me, bro, you'll look great. And I'm not gonna say that either, because you won't look great. I've done that. Don't do that. No, but what I am gonna say is that you don't want to be skinny, okay? Because I get it. Look, I was the chubby Mexican kid at the pool. I wanted nothing more than to be able to take my shirt off and not be embarrassed in front of my friends. But this is the fattest picture of me. I didn't take pictures of me when I was the chubby Mexican kid at the pool with a shirt on. When you lose weight, a lot of people go from here to here. Which, if you just wanted to look smaller in a shirt, then fine. But it also comes with a lot of downsides because, you know, when I was this body type, I thought all I needed to do was to keep going. And you might say that I was successful because eventually I looked like that. A lot of people were like, wow, I really do need to lose weight. And let me tell you why you don't want to be like this. Like, it's cool for a little bit, especially if you've never been so skinny and you were the chubby Mexican kid at the pool. I hope I'm not alone in that. Any more other chubby Mexican kids at the pool who didn't want to take their shirt off? But when you live like this, it's really hard because you brought your BMR to like 1600, which is like what my girlfriend eats. Like, I should not be eating as much as my girlfriend. I'm like a foot taller than her. But you crushed your hormones into the dirt because you've been restricting your calories and you have to keep restricting them to stay like this. And not only that, but like you have no energy, your lifts are never going to go up and you're just never going to feel that fit, which is what the goal should be, right? You want to be fit and healthy and look the part. And this isn't how you get that. This is really hard to maintain. This took meticulously tracking my calories every day, meticulously being obsessed with my fitness pal, making all my meals the night before and never veering off, never being able to go out with my friends like at restaurants or whatever and order what they get because I can't see the calories on the restaurant. It's too much work. It's just not sustainable for most people. Like, this isn't what the Rock does, you know? He's not thinking about his freaking fitness routine this meticulously. It's like automatic for him. I don't know what The Rock is thinking about, man. He might be just thinking about like apple pie all day or something. I don't know. Okay, so what most people do to be able to have like a normal, healthy lifestyle, go out with their friends and increase their BMR so that they can eat more and don't have to worry about their diets or training as much is put on a good like 20 pounds of muscle on your frame. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Here's me with not 20 pounds of muscle on my frame. Here's me with 20 pounds of muscle on my frame. Okay, you don't have to be that extreme. You know, you can go from like here to here. This might be like 10, 12, 15-ish pounds. I don't know. But from here to here, your BMR skyrockets way higher than you'd think. And I know if you Google this, it's going to look like, oh, whatever, 10 pounds of muscle only means you can eat 200 more calories a day. That's not that much. But it doesn't stop there. It's really not that simple. The fact that you're eating more brings your mood up, it elevates your mood, your energy levels, your hormones, which means you're going to be able to lift more. That burns more calories. You're going to be able to run more. That burns more calories. You're not going to care about, like, cardio isn't hard when you have a lot of energy. So if you're trying to restrict your calories and lose weight and you're doing cardio, it's going to be the worst thing in the world. It's going to be hell. But when you're able to eat more, it's really not that bad. You get used to it, especially if you're like going up every day, which you'll want to because it's fun. Like, you're eating so much food. But like, living this way elevates your BMR in like 100 different ways that all compound on each other. And losing weight has the opposite effect. Like, everything you do is about not burning extra energy because your body doesn't want to. You want to be in a state where you just look healthy naturally. And that's kind of what happens if you're not trying to lose weight. But there is a few things, you can't be lazy about it. There are a few things that you need to do for this all to like click together and give your body the instructions it needs to look fit. So what you do need to do is make sure you're getting in some kind of resistance training. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I promise you it'll be a lot easier if you're not trying to lose weight at the same time. Like, that's the mistake I see so many people make is they're like, I'm gonna go get a gym membership January 1st or whatever, and I'm gonna lose weight. And if you don't make that the goal, you just make the goal to get stronger muscles, then you'll get stronger muscles. And then you'll burn more calories, have more energy, be able to eat more, which will fuel your workout. And it has this cascading effect that is way bigger than whatever you Google, you know, whatever Google says is how much more energy you burn if you have this much pounds of muscle. So how much muscle can you expect to gain you know, when you start implementing this and you start working out or whatever you want to do, the average person gains about 8 to 12 pounds of muscle if you're a guy, and then I think it's like 4 to 6 pounds if you're a girl. So for any girls watching this, like I'm telling my girlfriend, it's going to take a lot longer than she wants it to, because girls just don't put on muscle as fast as guys do. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks, I know, but you can still get there. It's just going to take longer. But if you're a guy, 8 to 12 pounds in your first year, a girl, 4 to 6 pounds in your first year. Obviously, there's some outliers, okay? Some people are going to gain like 20 freaking pounds, jerks. They're very lucky, okay? That's like 0.001% of people. Like, I'm sure, like, someone watching this knows, like, oh, but my friend got as big as Brock Lesnar in his first year. It's like, okay, well, that's your friend, man. It's probably not going to be you. I mean, it might be. Maybe you're not training as hard as him. I don't know. Focus on just putting a good amount of muscle on your frame, okay? If you're a girl watching this, you're not gonna turn into like muscle mommy by lifting a couple weights. Most like like you're not gonna turn into Rhea Ripley. Like this is years of dedication. This is like peak 0.001% of humanity. 8 to 12 pounds of muscle in your first year, hopefully 8 pounds your second year, hopefully like 5 pounds your third year. Once you've put on 25 pounds of muscle, I would say if that's good enough for you, try going on a cut. See what you look like. Your BMR is going to be way higher than 25 pounds of muscle to go. And you should look a lot more like how you want to look. And like, I know that's a really long time horizon, 3 years, but would you rather spend the next 3 years going up and down between like skinny fat and skinny fatter? Or would you rather just go on a prolonged bulk? I don't even want to call it that, because I feel like people associate it with like just getting fat or like a dirty bulk or whatever, or even a clean bulk, which it doesn't even have to be. Just get your protein and don't worry about the calories. Like, I know that's a controversial opinion. I mean, if you're getting too fat, maybe worry about the calories. But like I said, most people probably won't get that fat as long as you get your protein first. That's the ticket. That's the caveat there. If you got your protein first and then you ate whatever you wanted for the rest of the day. So please don't burn me at the stake if you get like super overweight doing this. But I'm pretty sure most people won't go that overboard if you got your protein.